thank goodness. I think Horned Serpent's already captured their beast, but where's the rest of your team?
They're off looking for the Riem. I decided that I really needed to escort Roxy and your body back.
Wait,
Since it was my fault that I separated you guys in the first place, the right thing to do was to send him back.
that means
Or her.
we still have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should keep looking.
He'll take the bracelet and he'll put it around Juan's wrist. He carefully removes the topaz that was originally on there and replaces it with a different topaz. As he holds your hand carefully, he takes out his trident and then he gives a little bit of incantation. There's a big flash of light and you can see that the gemstone, the topaz gemstone, starts to glow a little bit. You should be good again.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're both okay. He looks between the two of them.
So you guys haven't found your beast yet?
No, not yet. We
No.
it is really hard. Yeah, we get.
We
Yeah,
got a little lost,
Yeah,
to say the least.
He's about to respond, and then you see scarlet sparks shooting up, not where the starting place was, but like deeper into the rainforest. He looks up and says, "I think that's them. I think I gotta go."
Yeah, go. No, go help your team. Just be careful.
I will. You guys, good luck too. I'll see you at the other side.
yeah.
Yeah.
And try to make sure that he doesn't lose his head. He says, pointing at Juan. Juan's body,
I
but Albion's.
turn to look at Levi's body.
Rocks
then
as well.
Yeah,
And then back at Finn as if like, does he know?
I'll take care of that.
Finn will give Juan's body's hand a squeeze, and he will run off.
Yeah, I squeezed back.
So, what do we do now, guys?
Let's find this pig.
Go.
All right. Go ahead, guys, and roll your observe spot. I'm going to say that Levi and Roxana's body will eventually manage to find the tracks that the pig had made, and you'll start to follow the tracks. But in the middle of you following the tracks, you're going to see large flares showing up back at the starting point, signaling that the race is over and that they're asking the final team to come back.
We have to try.
Yeah, we made a choice, and at least we got this hoop, which I think in the end is more important than winning these games.
Look, I think we made the right choice, and although we didn't win, I couldn't be happier of having you guys as my teammates. And he's gonna grab them all in a big bear hug.
Oh.
I'm glad you guys are all okay, and I think today could have been a lot worse.
Yes, we could have all died. When do you think potion wear off?
I was gonna ask that. Oh, and Levi, I have a request for you. Come on, let's talk. And he will like grab you by the shoulder and take you apart while we walk towards the start.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, okay, Levi, do you remember that time when we were studying Muggle things for the second competition, and you showed us movies?
Did we watch movies or did?
Yeah,
Let's talk about
we
it.
watched all Star Wars.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
For the Muggle culture part, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, then okay, yeah. Yes.
Well, you told me that usually movies are seen in something called a movie theater.
Most of the time, if you want to see it when it's new, but you could also watch at home.
Okay. Do you think the next time you go, I mean, You don't have to, but could you take me to one of them?
My friend, I thought you never asked. I've been waiting forever for you guys to want to go watch movies with me. And I know, like, I could be a bit much, but I've been waiting for you guys to just be my friend.
Come on, Levi. We're friends.
We can be.
Oh! Come on. So, next time? Okay?
Definitely, yes. I'll let you know when I go watch a movie. Actually, I was gonna go this weekend with Chessa. If you want to bring Naila, if she's not too hurt, who knows? She might be broken leg or something. But
Don't say that. He's gonna give you a slap in the shoulder.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She sounded like she's okay, and her team came in second, so she couldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I like that.
Yes, and maybe we could invite like Al and Finn and Rox and Aika.
Ooh, a super date.
Yes, sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go. We've got to finish this.
Yes, we came in. You know, we could have probably came in second if you guys would have listened to me. That's all I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, you were right.
I've been right more than I've been wrong.
But, would you like to have that smell on you for the rest of your life?
Well, it would have been on Rox's body. I don't care.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Imagine Roxana returning from her trip with Finn. Why do I smell? And accustomed to that, you're gonna smell like that the rest of your life.
And she has no stink bombs left.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
It was gonna end pretty bad for Rox. She wasn't gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
As you guys are starting to make your way back to the starting point, all of you simultaneously start to feel a little nauseous, and then you kind of keel over a little bit, and then you start to dry heave a little bit, and then the rooms, everything around you starts spinning around and around and around and around, and you feel very disoriented. You feel a sensation of yourself being pulled similar to that of a portkey, and then when things start to grow normal again, all of you find yourselves back in your original bodies.
Well, that's a relief. He looks around at the others, making sure they're okay.
I'm me.
Oh my god, I'm so strong again. This is perfect. I never want to leave this body ever again. Then I like open up like my pants a little bit, like, oh, he's back. He's back.
Wow, okay.
I feel like I can actually cast a spell now.
Hey, let's not pretend you didn't look like super cool with all my like mage foo stuff.
Okay, yeah, I did. I absolutely did.
Juan, I might have to get you to teach me some of that transfiguration. That came in handy.
Ooh, it does.
She looks down at her crop top and she's like, I'm me again. Oh, it feels so natural. It's my real voice. And then she looks at Levi. And she's going to tackle him.
He won't stop it.
Oh.
I'm going to tackle him. And I'm going to grab him by the collar. And I'm going to say to him, all right, so I'm really angry at you. I'm just putting it out there. And I'm just kind of contemplating what I should do to you, really.
How about you just like let me go with like a warning, like a really, really stern warning?
Well, I don't know. I know a few good curses to decorate your face with.
I mean, if you want to say a few curse words at me, that's fine too. You can do that, and then we'll be done with it.
Have you ever eaten slugs, Snowflake?
It's a delicacy back where I'm from.
I'll let this slide. And she's gonna let go of his collar and get up and get off him.
Like That's what I'm like, man, I don't even know what she's so mad about. Looks better. Like she's over here, like always wearing like these super thick robes. It's hot out here. It's a rainforest. It's humid, guys.
Oh, very thoughtful of you, Levi.
You're just making fun of me, making a mockery of me like you always do.
Oh,
Like,
well,
I
no.
always do.
Oh, no,
It's true.
Roxy, to be fair, you always make a mockery of him, so we should all stay friends and leave past things past.
Oh shit, why you gotta bring that up?
So then Al would approach Juan and just say, "Hey, can I have
Yeah,
that
Juan-
bracelet back?"
But at that point, Juan, we already have it like,
Thank
here
you.
you go.
You asked
So
me
you
if it was
say
cooties or
it.
something.
You say, kids, you know, you two make a super cute couple.
Oh,
Just say.
oh, I can hardly contain my excitement. Albeit, I'm really not supposed to tell you this, but I just have to. So you know Finn, you know how he gave you that bracelet and he's like really manly around you and he's totally in love with you.
Al's face is beet red.
We can all
Oh,
agree on that.
He looks like a little cherry ripe. He pinches her cheek.
He says, "Look, we're not a couple, guys.
Get.
You guys promised you wouldn't tell anyone. I can't. My dad can't find out."
We're not telling anyone.
Oh,
No
I'm
worries.
sorry.
We'll keep it secret.
It's nice to see. Albion, it's nice to see you happy.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be happy.
We'll worry
You
about
don't
this
have
later.
to.
Yeah, let's not start talking about heavy topics on this. We just finished this thing. We're fine. We're done with this. Come on, let's go celebrate.
Speaking of the task, are you guys gonna tell me what happened in the temple, or are you just gonna let that sit? Because
Oh,
I'm kind of.
Juan, show her.
Juan is going to go to his wand. To his wand.
Yes, Juan's wand. We know Juan the wandless. Yes.
And he's gonna take like a strip down and take a hoop, but you still see another one in here. Like, we got you a little present.
Oh, what does it do? What does it do?
Calm down, girl. Calm down.
Okay.
We haven't tried it yet.
Oh goodness.
And I don't think we should try it right now. We
Yeah,
really
no.
need to go back.
Yeah, no. Put it back on your wand. Pretend we don't have it.
Now let's go enjoy the party. Well,
Are you gonna tell me what happened in the temple?
when we have the time.
We have time now.
She's gonna lose her head. Just tell her.
Oh.
And Juan is going to look at Al and be like, I expected this from Levi. Come on, no, you know what? Levi should be the one to tell you this. It happened to him, technically.
Like Juan, like tried to like save you, you know how like he does, and it cut my head off, clean off my shoulders. But it was okay. The little guy didn't mean to hurt us. He was being really funny, and like he was able to like carry my head around everywhere. Like
Snowflake, that's not funny.
I'm not laughing. I was scared. You don't even understand how scared I was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So, Roxana, if you guys allowed, are you two standing next to each other?
Sure.
Yeah.
She's gonna clunk your heads together.
I don't know how you're gonna do that. He's like 2 meters tall. I'm like,
I'm gonna try to do it. Let me do it. So I'm going, bonk. Okay. You, and she points her finger at Levi and she's gonna say, "That's for tearing up my clothes." And you, she turns to Juan, "That's for getting him decapitated."
it was not my fault. I was trying to save you.
It's hot out here. Do you not feel the humidity?
She's gonna pull them both into a hug. I'm just glad you're both okay.
Aww.
Hey Juan, I don't think this is rocks.
Shut
Yeah.
up, let me enjoy this.
This is some.
Just let her be. We're not
No.
getting this again.
This is like some Aika potion craziness. This is somebody else right here. I don't know who it is, but this person's hugging me. It's the weirdest thing.
Enjoy the moment, he says, and he's gonna hug him and her too.
Oh. So
I'm
now
gonna
we
look-
said like, wow, guys.
I'm gonna look at Al like, what do I do?
Al just shrugs. He says, maybe there's a little Albion left in her.
Oh, that'd be nice.
You know what? Come on, Kira. Let's do a
Come
group
on,
hug.
group hug, everyone.
Al would join.
Yay.
Yay! Group hug, group hug, group hug.
When they separate, she's just gonna be like, you could have died, you know.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to both of you.
Yeah, I know. It was a big, dangerous temple. Of course we could have died. I didn't even want to go in the temple. I was trying to hunt the pig.
Just please be careful. I know I can't ask you to not do things for other people, but just be careful. If one of you died for me, I don't think I'd forgive myself.
I don't think I could forgive myself either if Juan died for you killing me.
Come on, I wouldn't kill you, Levi.
I lost my head. What if we would have went like? What if the thing wasn't nice and like when we came out, my head was gone?
To be honest, you would still have a body. I would.
What?
I would be, my soul wouldn't be in. I would be gone.
I'm pretty sure my soul would have tried to went back into my body if my body
I
would have
don't
been dead.
think so. I would already be dead.
His
Let's
head
not argue about who would be dead. The thing is, we're all alive, guys. And we agreed to go after this temple, and now we have a hoop. So that means this letter, this Felix guy knows what he's talking about. So
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, let's get back.
Yeah, we need to go.
Simply mutilations.
Hopefully. Juan is going to rub his neck. I want to go run to see where Nyla is.
Oh yeah, do we see the others?
Yeah, you'll make it there, and as you arrive, everybody in the stands starts to cheer. Yay, Team Wampus! The audience is yelling, and already up on the stage are the other two teams, and the other two teams are both going to be applauding and cheering. Woo, Team Wampus! They're all cheering. And you will see the Quetzalcoatl and the Friem. They are off to the side, leashed, not caged, but they're leashed, and they seem to be fine. They're just hanging out, watching everything. And Headmistress Wilhelmina will say, "Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to the last and final team, Team Wampus." And everyone again applauds. And I would like to ask for all the teams to please step up onto the stage so that we can honor everyone for their efforts and award all of the points. It was an extremely exciting time, and we are definitely anxious to hear all the stories of what befell our teams while they were hunting for these beasts in the rainforest. But we will now take time to chat with each of the teams and ask them to explain to us how things went with the hunt.
When she finished talking, Juan is gonna grab everyone and be like, "What are we gonna tell them?"
I'm gonna
tell
tell them
them-
we got lost.
Yeah, we were following the tracks and we thought maybe the pig was in this temple and it took us the whole time to get out.
We're
Let's not
telling
even
them
bring
we
up
went
the
to
temple.
No,
There's no temple there now. We should not even bring it up. We got lost in the jungle. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I like that idea.
We were hunting an invisible pig. Like, it's not that out of the ordinary. We couldn't find it.
Yeah,
I'll defer to you guys. Levi, you do the talking then.
All right, I'll represent us.
come on, bro. We'll do the talking, he said.
So, in order to help you out, she pulls out a bowl of some sort, and
No.
she pulls out a bowl of some sort, and she will say, in order to give the audience a play-by-play of some of your fondest memories while you were in the rainforest, this cistern essentially is like a pensieve, so you can draw memories out of your head and drop them in the pensieve, and your memories will project up onto a magical screen. She will ask each student to draw whatever memory you want. You choose. You choose whatever memory you experienced while you were in the forest, while you were in the hunt.
Our choice. We don't have to. I got it, guys.
Yeah,
I got
your
it. I got
choice.
it.
You pick whatever memory you want. You can draw whatever you want.
Let's. Each player, not one team.
Each player will share some memorable experience because this will help the judges. This will help the judges when they're giving you points. So, however you want, whatever you want to show.
I'll go first, guys. I think I got this.
Be careful. Remember, not anything to do with the hoops, not we using the hoops, not the temple. Be
I
careful.
got this. I got this, pal. Trust me.
And so what they're going to say is you can draw the memory, put it into the pensieve, and you can either just let it play out, you can narrate while it's playing out. It's up to you. So you're giving a presentation, and just to give the audience a taste of what happened.
Okay. So who's going first?
We will begin with the team that arrived last. We will start with Team Wampus. Wampus, would you like to present and share to everyone some of your adventures in the forest?
Of course. You know, we did come in last, but there was a reason for that. I mean, our teammates mean a lot to us, and not just our teammates, but our competitors. You know, we're playing against people we actually care about from our schools. So he'll pull the memory of when they leave after they left the temple, and they see Finn.
After they left.
They see Finn and approach him with rocks. And unfortunately, one of our players did have to, go and help a fellow team member or a competitor, and he'll play out the scene where Finn brings in, it's like, yeah, we needed Al, the Venus flytrap thing. Thanks to rocks and Al's body, we were able to take care of it. And he's like, so this has been my favorite part, because even though we came in last, I felt like we helped people we care about, which is more important to me than this competition.
There's an applause, and you can hear several people from Castello Bruscio go, Levi, Levi, Levi.
Levi?
I'll go next.
Okay.
You are gonna, okay. She'll hold the pensieve towards you.
And I'm going to take a memory up and put it. And the image is going to show us going inside a cave.
Inside the cave.
I'm going to narrate. In this moment, we discovered that this jungle wasn't at all safe. As you can see, we encountered the dead body of a dragon.
Oh.
Killed by black magic.
Wow. The audience gets a little silent.
In this moment is that we learned that we needed to take care of ourselves and of everyone. This competition was super dangerous, and if we didn't have each other's backs, we would have ended up alone, like that Perere. He's gonna show the moment when they see the egg with the dead body next to it, and be like, "Thank you," and they go off.
People are going to applaud, and they're going to yell out, Juan, 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 Juan.
Al will approach next, and he'll pull out the memory, and he'll look in Aika's direction and say, thanks to the masterful potion work of one of our opponents, we had to learn as a team to communicate effectively. And he'll show the scene where they were fighting the bees, and you see Juan in Levi's body saying, ow, water! Followed by Roxy then shooting the water at the bees and getting rid of the bees to show how they overcame that as a team.
everyone started laughing at that because they thought it was hilarious. So, cool. Nice memory.
And Jordan.
Hawks would obviously play the memory of her helping
Yeah,
with the
obviously,
slide
yeah.
trap.
Yeah. So Roxana will draw a memory, and she will narrate. And basically, what you see is that there's this large Venus crap-looking thing, and it's got huge branches that are whipping around and trying to attack Chessa. Chessa is like dodging and like doing all of her like Matrix like moves, keeping it distracted. Meanwhile, Chance is trying to cast jinxes onto this plant to no avail. The plant's is very resistant, and you can see Roxana telling Finn, "We need to dig up the roots and tickle the roots. We need to tickle the roots." And then that is actually what's able to rescue the team, Pukwudgie team. They are able to tickle the roots. The plant regurgitates Naila, who looks pretty badly hurt, but as you can see, Naila, by the way, is dressed. Her clothing looks a little damaged, and her hijab is. She no longer has the hijab that she normally wears. She actually has an orange shawl around her, a makeshift hijab with orange material that looks a lot like the material of Albion's robes. Because Albion, you actually have a tear. You actually have a tear in your robes right now, which she used as her hijab. And that is the memory, and everyone starts applauding. And then they will say, "Thank you very much. Those are very entertaining memories. So even though you were not able to bring back the beast, you had many stories, amazing stories to tell regardless. Let us now move on to the second team who arrived, Team Pukwudgie. And in the interest of time, I'm just going to say that they just showed some like various adventures of them, again engaging the plant from a different angle. With Naila, it shows her immediately getting engulfed by the plant, but she casts some sort of barrier spell that creates this sphere shield around her and trying to like attack the beast from the inside of the plant. There is a part where I'm gonna say that Finn ends up by himself because he just probably dropped off Albion's body with Roxana. He ends up getting attacked by some imps, but he's a little bit overwhelmed, but he manages to fight them off by himself. So that's his memory. There's a memory of Chessa where they're actually trying to catch the Riem, and it's a very violent animal if it's trying to run away from you, and how she's like trying to leap from branch to branch, almost like Tarzaning her way around to try to land on the back of this thing to try to help catch him. So that was really, really cool. And then they move on to the Horned Serpent team. The Horned Serpent team, it's very entertaining because they're all short and small. And
fighting ants, like
yeah, like it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like fighting ants and
scorpions.
That's why we didn't. Sorry, but when the Quetzalcoatl was flying, we didn't see anyone. They were riding it, right?
Yeah. So there's a scene where Tritessa does a call, and these hummingbirds appear, and then when the hummingbirds appear, Ayika waves his hands, and he transfigures the hummingbirds so they're large enough for them to ride on, because hummingbirds are still really small. So he engorgios them, I think, to become larger. So they hop onto the backs of the hummingbirds, and that's how they fly around in the rainforest. and they were able to find the Quetzalcoatl, and once again, Tritessa was able to communicate with the Quetzalcoatl and basically gave him a ride. They gave him a lift back to the front fairly effortlessly. So, and I think for Nico, I think he had some memory where they were being attacked by a bunch of beetles, and he ends up using an Accio spell to Accio his broom, which then Aika was able to shrink down, and he basically uses the broom to basically fly around and attack the beetles and stuff. So that was a really cool little thing. And then Toby, there's a memory of Toby where they find this cavern that seems to have like a shrine to some sort of ancient god that I don't think that Toby was able to decipher as the god of puzzles. The god of puzzles, and inside was like a puzzle box of some sort that he used to like. It took a while for him to figure out, but he was actually able to finally unlock this puzzle box. And inside of the puzzle box, there was. I'm going to say he finds a ring of some sort. And they weren't able to identify what the ring does, but...
Is it golden? Does this ring look familiar?
It's not a hoop.
Okay.
It's like a ring like you put on your finger.
Okay.
It's like a ring that you put on your finger. It's not a hoop.
That's small. Remember that we can make it any size we want. Okay, yeah.
And they weren't able to like determine what the ring does, but he pockets it for research later.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, after all of the memories have been shared, Headmistress Wilhelmina says, "Thank you so much for entertaining the crowd and for giving us a piece of what all of you had to go through in order to complete your tasks. Now, the judges will provide the points. In last place, Team Wampus for coming out not only last, but empty-handed, without their beast. In second place, Horned Serpent, Team Pakwaji, gets 75 points for coming back with their beast unharmed, as well as for Team Horned Serpent, 150 points for bringing their beast back in record time, unharmed. There are bonus points, however. The points for the most entertaining potion goes to Aika and the Horned Serpent team for their very creative body switching potion. Just as an FYI, if we were to give a second place for the most creative potion, it would definitely go to Team Wampus for their creative potion. And all of the you can see that Team Pakwaji is like waiting for Headmistress Wilhelmina to tell them what the potion did, but she doesn't. She never does. She just keeps going. And then when they realize that she keeps going, Team Pakwaji's like, Wait, what was the potion? What?
Or mind tricks work.
Alan, they're all looking towards you. Chess is looking at Levi, Finn's looking at Albion, Naya looking at Juan, as if to say, you guys better tell us afterwards what that potion did. And then they will say, for the VIP, that will go to Tritessa, whose skills communicating with beasts and animals definitely earned her an additional 70 points for her team. We also would like to give points to the most entertaining adventure stories that were shared. For the most engagingly interesting story, we are giving 20 points to Juan's encounter with the cave and then the dragon, as well as for the most humorous story, we would love to give 20 points to Albion and his misadventures with the water spell, giving Wampus 20 points. We also would like to give 75 points to Team Wampus for aiding the Team Pukwudgie team.
Pukwudgie life.
Pukwudgie life. And last but not least, even though he was not obligated to do so, we would like to award 30 points to Finn and Team Pukwudgie for returning Albion or Roxana back to the Wampus team. 30 points. Which means the final totals are... in the Zodiac Games, Team Wampus at 610 points, Team Pukwudgie at 660 points, and Horned Serpent at 670 points.
Oh!
Yeah! Horned Serpent wins! Yes! Troitessa and Aika and Toby and Nico, they're all like jumping around, they're like grabbing each other. There's like confetti starts falling down, and all the confetti are in the shapes of like little serpents, little silver and gold horned serpents. In Ilvermorny, the Ilvermorny side of Horned Serpent starts like cheering, and like all the banners start showing the Horned Serpent sign.
While that's happening, I'm just gonna go with Levi, Al, and Brox, and just like put my arms around them, like in a hug, like we beat them. I don't care what they said. We were the best.
I mean, the points say we were in last, so I don't know.
During the celebration, the Team Pukwudgie team will go over to Horned Serpent, and they will, they're very happy for them. They like pat them on the back, they shake hands, some of them hug each other, and they're enjoying themselves. And then Team Pukwudgie will go over to the Team Wampus team and do the same thing. I'm gonna say that Naila goes over to Juan and wraps her arms around him in a friendly hug. And Chessa will go over to Levi, and she'll say, "You guys did great."
We didn't do nearly as good as you.
Well, at least you guys kept your cool and you didn't lose your heads.
Yeah, that would have been a complete shame if one of us lost our head.
Right, Levi? He's gonna punch
Yeah,
me.
right, Juan, right. It would really suck if I lost my head.
And then Finn goes over to Albion, and he sort of like takes his arm and he just wraps it around Albion's shoulder.
You guys were close. I really thought your team was gonna win.
It's okay. Horned Serpent, they earned it.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to win when this all started, but Tritessa really came through for them.
And this definitely was their event. They had a huge advantage. Chance tried to slow them down, but shrinking them didn't seem to faze him that much.
Don't know why, but you die to try one up sleep.
Is that Aika?
I think that's Aika singing. Aika starts singing. That's great. Okay.
He'll look at Finn and say, if there's a banquet later, I've got something I want to give you.
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh? Okay. Sure. He says, very surprised. And Wilhelmina will start to quiet down the crowd. Now that we have the winners of this first Zodiac complete, we have a very special guest. I bring to you the Minister of Magic from the UK himself, Kingsley Shacklebolt. So he approaches and he says, "Congratulations, everyone, congratulations to all the winners. We were hoping that these games would help to form bonds and reconnect bridges across multiple schools of magic. The 5 schools of magics here. And hopefully, this has been the case, not only for the 12 champions, but everyone from all the 5 schools as well. This is exactly what we're hoping to foster, and I would like to again give my utmost appreciation to the show of sportsmanship throughout these games. And everyone applauds. Yay! There is a prize for the first place. The winners, Team Horde Serpent, are going to be invited to the Junior Summit, where they will be speaking with several other ministers of magic from around the world about worldwide wizarding issues. This is a very rare opportunity, but hopefully these Horned Serpent members will be a good representative or ambassadors for what the rising wizards and witches, who will soon become adults in the world, all of the issues that they have, that they are concerned about, that they want to tell the ministry. So I encourage everyone, if there are anything specifically that you would like for the Horned Serpent team members to tell us, to let the ministers of magic from around the world to know, please inform them so that they can pass along your concerns during this summit. The summit will be taking place in between Christmas and New Year's, and there is going to be a grand New Year's Eve party at the British Ministry of Magic, where all 12 of the Zodiac champions are invited to attend. And everyone is going to start cheering. Yay! Hooray! And he says, again, it is my pleasure. Thank you for having me as a guest. Thank you so much to all of the participants. A very special congratulations to Horned Serpent, in addition to Team Pakwaji and Team Wampus. We will see you just before the next year. And with that, there is a big applause. And Headmaster Fontaine will take to the stage and says, it has been a wonderful several months. We will end today's festivities with a banquet in the banquet hall here at Castello Bruscio to enjoy the fine cuisines and music of this great country. And we will be giving more updates of what to expect for the rest of the semester. Even though the Zodiac Games have ended, we hope that the spirit of the games continue throughout the rest of the school year. My thank you again, and I will see you all at the banquet. Aika will go over to Roxana. Congratulations, my little piglet. It looks like you've had quite a bit of misadventure during the games, double dipping in not just one team but 2 teams' adventures.
Oh yeah, thanks for that. I literally, I love Albion, but I never want to be in his body again. He's so clumsy. He can't walk. It's a miracle. He can do anything, actually.
It seems that you probably was able to navigate pretty well in Albion's body. I would think that out of the 3, between him and Juan at least, you probably got the best deal out of the mixing.
No. Levi got my body. No.
Yes.
You
yes,
really
that is
messed our
true.
team up. We were a mess.
In the grand scheme of things, it really depended on your chemistry.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot to work on. In terms of chemistry, I think.
Well, maybe you learned a little bit about each other along the way.
You're really mysterious. I never know what you're thinking.
He kind of grins at that. Thank you for the compliment.
Oh. And you're like, I don't know, you're like handsome too, and he like goes ahead, you know, all that good stuff.
I suppose that doesn't hurt. No.
Okay. Oh, you got first place, so well done.
It's quite an honor, actually, and I was pleasantly surprised by the prize. It actually seems to place quite a bit of responsibility on the four of us.
What do you think you're going to talk about?
It's a very good question. I haven't really given it much thought. I'm not sure. I suppose it depends on what secrets I feel that the ministry should know. He says with a grin.
That sounds like you. What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to be with my family. We always try to have a big gathering, although this Christmas is it's probably going to be very different.
Understandably.
How about yourself?
Oh, my Christmas is just going to be hunky-dory, you know. As can be expected. I haven't even
Yes,
spoken.
I assume that it's not going to be normal
No.
for yourself either.
I haven't even spoken to my mother, actually. I just heard about her through Natasha. I don't know. Anyway. Is what it is.
Is what it is. Well, he says, shall we get on with the celebration? It's the end of an era and the beginning of midterms, but I don't want to think about the latter yet.
Oh, I'm not even going to study. Let's go, Aika.
He will hold out his arm for you to take if you'd like to take his arm. Okay. You just clutch. Yoink. All right. And then you go off.
We lost, guys.
We lost. Before we head to the banquet, I would want to talk to Juan, like maybe on the way back to the school or whatever before they get ready.
Yeah, no problem.
I assume they go back and like clean up a bit since that was a pretty
Yeah.
tough task. So, as they're walking, he would just he would hesitate for a little bit and then just kind of look at Juan and say, I didn't want to bring this up in front of everyone else, but when I was in your body, I couldn't help but notice there was something on your arms. Is everything okay?
Out of character, I didn't remember that. I hadn't realized until now that he would notice that.
Out of character. Thanks, Brandon, for the reminder.
Okay.
I mean, was it like a magical accident or something?
It's okay. Look, things at home aren't best. My stepdad, he's a bit explosive, and this thing sometimes happens.
So, he gave you these marks?
Yeah.
Out of character, are they like bruises? Are they scars? Like what? How would you describe
And burn marks.
burn marks? Okay. I mean, it seemed pretty bad. How long ago did this happen?
Well, maybe since I was 10.
What about your mother? Have you not told her?
No, she doesn't know anything. And I intend to keep it that way. I don't want her to worry.
I mean, you're older now. Does he still do this stuff to you?
If he doesn't do it to me, he's gonna do it to my brothers.
Are you sure he doesn't already? I was gonna ask about them.
For what I know, he liberates his anger with whoever he is the most angriest at the moment. So I make him angry a lot of the time. I cover for them, so yeah, I take it for them, as you someone would say. But don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine, and but thank you for worrying.
You you know you don't have to take it for them. There's laws against this. People don't have the right to hurt other people. It doesn't matter how angry you make them.
I don't know. I don't want my mom to find out. I don't want her to be worried or sad or.
But I mean, I don't know your stepfather, Juan, but if he's capable of doing this to you, even if he hasn't hurt your brothers or your mother yet, that's the key word is yet. If he's capable of this, think about how would you feel if he did do something to them and you hadn't stepped in to stop it.
He's gonna close his fist and make a fist and he's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Al.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you what you should do, but I think you should consider that people, when you give them the chance to hurt you over and over again without doing anything, it's almost like they feel like they have that right at that point. And only you can stop your stepfather from feeling like he has that right. And if you need any help, I don't know what help I could actually give you, but I'd help in any way I could.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But now, we have a dance to go. About, I'm hungry as hell. That bark didn't do much to my body. Come on, let's go. And he will start to take off.
Yeah, Al will shake his head, and he'll follow.
You'll go into the banquet, and again, everything is decorated. There's tons of food all over the place. There's some live music playing. People are dancing around, enjoying the life at Castello Brushu. And you will hear Carlos call out, Juan! Juan!
Hey, little brother! How are you?
Hey! Well, Team Wampus tried their best, and so did, and I think that Skylar will be right behind him. Yeah, and Team Pakwaji almost made it too.
Oh, don't you worry. We all did our best. I mean, you should have seen all the things we did. There are some memories we didn't show, but we kicked some ass.
I definitely want to hear all about it. I want to hear everything that you guys did.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you all. I'm gonna brush their hair. And how are you guys? How's school been doing?
School's good, although I think midterms are around the corner. Carlos says, I don't want to think about midterms.
Yeah, I think mine start coming too, and I haven't been studying.
I don't know if I can study with all this excitement.
I know. It's been crazy.
Oh, Juan, before I forget, I've got some really exciting news.
What happened? Tell me.
So, I've been sending owls to Mama, and she said that if you wanted, you can invite some of your friends over for a Christmas party after Christmas.
Ooh, that would be great.
Yeah, it would be great. We can have them over at our house, and we can feed them anything that we want and open presents. It'll be great.
It will be great. Oh, that's great news.
You should invite Team Wampus and really anyone else that you want to invite. I think Mama said it's okay.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll go tell them right now so they don't make any plans.
Oh, okay. Mama was saying maybe like 2 days after Christmas.
That sounds good.
We can have like a after Christmas party.
Perfect. And talking about Christmas, you two still have to tell me what do you want from gift. What gift do you want?
Let me think about it. And I'll let you know your brothers better,
Yeah.
so I'll let you decide what they tell you. I don't want to
Yeah.
something
Don't worry.
because you'll know them better. So while the banquet is happening, you probably will overhear some students that are reading the newspaper right now, and you overhear them talking about how over the last couple of months, and you probably have heard this in passing, but it's becoming a lot more and more prevalent in the news as of late, that there's a big movement right now of a group of wizards and witches who believe in nullifying the statute of secrecy. And this is very, very like heavily debated. A lot of traditionalist witches and wizards are like, this is the way it's always been. It's for the safety of not only witches and wizards, but also the muggles. It's for their safety that they don't know anything. That's why the statute of secrecy has been around for so long, and that's why we have stability. And then there's another side that are like, no, get with the times, blah, 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 blah. This is the millennial way of thinking. Get rid of the statute of
Hey,
secrecy.
Hark, for
Whatever.
like the listeners that might not know, what is that? For like just the listeners that might not.
Yeah, sorry. So the statute of secrecy is a law that was established many years ago, around the time that the Ministry of Magic was first created, that basically states that muggles are not supposed to know about the wizarding world.
Okay.
That's why they created the AMRS. That's why they created all these people that are supposed to protect the secrets of magic from muggles, unless you're like married to a witch or wizard. There's exceptions to the rules. There's a lot of law that goes that I'm sure your dad knows better than I do. And the irony is that the current phone app, the Harry Potter Wizards Unite, you work as a statute of secrecy agent. So
Interesting.
You basically play as an AMRS person, essentially, in that game, which is very interesting. So that is what. So there are a lot of people think that the statute of secrecy is outdated, and it's about time that we finally pull the curtain and reveal the Wizarding World to the Muggles. But people are like, that's going to cause chaos, and you're opening Pandora's box, and that's just not the best thing to do. So you hear a debate going among students during this banquet, just as an FYI, about it.
So, after hearing from his little brother that he can invite people, he's going to run to find the three of you and be like, guys, guess what?
We actually won.
You thanks, Al. Now I feel bad.
I'm sure whatever your surprise is just as good.
Just whatever. You guys are finally going to eat some good fucking food.
I eat good food.
No,
I eat chicken.
You don't, compared to what we're going to eat in a Christmas party I'm doing at my home. You're coming, right?
Tortillas.
Oh, all the tortillas you can eat, baby.
Sounds good.
I actually, I don't think I should go to that at all.
What? No.
Why not?
This whole competition thing. It's like it's kind of over. You guys could all like stop pretending you want to be around me.
I'm not pretending.
Sorry, what?
Excuse me?
Like, you know, you guys can stop pretending like we're actually friends, like, because we're not. Well, me and Al here, we're kind of friends, but us three, we're not really friends. So you don't
Are
gotta
we
like
not?
go out your way.
Did that guy put his head back on right?
I don't know. I think I might have messed up something inside there.
Like, I know I can be difficult, Snowflake, but I don't hate you.
I mean, like between me and you, Rox, like you've never really were my friend. Like one of the first conversations we ever had, you actually were like, I don't know what to think about you. And like, I never understood why. Like I've never done anything to you, right? Like, was it because I said like your pig nose was cute, or like I thought maybe you and Toby were dating? Like I don't know what it was. Like you didn't want to be my friend from the beginning, so we don't have to pretend to be friends. We can honestly stop. Competition's over. You know, actually going to separate schools. You guys never have to see me again. You don't have to be bothered with my stupidness or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not stupid. I'm pretty sure we won the chess competition all because of you.
Well, the funny thing there, one, like he looked over the one. The funny thing there, one is like, if I'm not stupid, why do you treat me so stupid? Like, look, every idea I gave to try to win this competition, because this competition actually meant a lot to me, you were the one that shot it down. Every single one of them.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that I didn't want to make you feel bad. Look, Levi, I'm an asshole. I realized that during these days. I think too highly of me, and it's hard for me to really trust people, like really, really. So yeah, in the beginning, I might have dismissed your ideas, but even after the first competition, I didn't think of you as useless or really stupid. You were the reason why we won the first competition. There's no one that can compare to you in any physical thing. I don't think we could beat you in a straight fist fight between the three of us against you. You have so many things that I can't do, and I know that. I've been in your body. I'm here now, and I can't do half the things I could do while I was. This is gonna sound bad, but get on with me inside you.
Sorry. Pardon me.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of laughing too. It's all right.
Again, after the first competition, I realized how useful you were, and I've never like get annoyed with you. You're a pretty person to chill out and to talk to, and the way you have your passions with all this muggle stuff that we don't understand, it's something that I don't have with a lot of things. And just seeing you so excited about talking about Star Wars, and I think the Spice Girls, you wanted us to go to the Spice Girls. I'm sorry for making you feel that way, but that was in no way my intention. You were a valuable member of our team, perhaps one of the most valuable. And if I ever make you feel like you were less to any of us, no. To me, you're one of my best friends right now. And I'm sorry if I didn't make you feel like that. And again, if I didn't want to spend more time with you after the competition, why would I ask you for you to take me to the movies right on the final stage of the competition? I want to spend time with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just, I wished all this would have came up earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd have been nice to feel like you guys liked. The only one that talked to me really was Al. all my conversations with you, the only real conversation I ever had with you, Juan, was, trying to motivate you to go talk to Naila, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to help you.
And you did. The point where am I now with Naila, it's all thanks to you. I wouldn't have done it alone.
But that's like what I'm saying is like, I really wanted to win this competition, you know what I'm saying? And like everything I was trying to do to win, like even like the last mission we just did, I said like I was trying to negotiate the wish for the pig to us, and you wanted the chess, and you cut me off, and now we got a bunch of plastic snakes. But
To be fair, I was part of that too, Levi, and I apologize. I do think sometimes we underestimate you, but I think time and time again you've proved why you're part of this team, and a valuable part at that.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that you feel that way. I don't know what to tell you.
Al reaches in his bag, because I think this is a good time for this instead of later like I had planned. So he reaches in his bag and he says, I want to show you guys something. And he pulls out this, like a small tapestry. It's like a silk, like scroll rolled up. And as he's unrolling it, he says, my grandmother was a seer. In fact, most of my mom's family were seers. And when I was younger, she gave me this tapestry, and he'll unroll it.
I genuinely feel so bad. I'm like,
Yeah, I feel horrible.
well, why? Levi and Rox had barely talked just now.
And in character, I swear that Juan never once was like, oh yeah, Levi is useless, let's not hear his ideas. He
Yeah.
just got too caught up inside his own head.
All right, so Al unrolls it, and kind of like their pictures move, you see this like vine with flowers, and there's like some of the petals are probably floating around. It's very animated and moving, and kind of looks alive on this silk tapestry. And he says, my grandmother told me that this tapestry would represent important friends in my life, and when I first got it, this vine was just really short and there were no flowers on it, and every flower is supposed to represent those important people. And he'll point to the 3 at the end. He'll say, when I first started this competition, these 3 flowers showed up, and I thought they represented the 3 of you. And it wasn't until recently that I realized, and he'll point to the pink flower. He'll say, that was actually you, Levi. I never knew who that pink flower was, but when we met all those years ago, it showed up, and I didn't think anything of it. And, I didn't realize until now that you were so important.
That's so beautiful.
it's so beautiful.
Why is Al always the best?
Why?
I think Al is the best of us. Al is the best of us.
When I was thinking of like this encounter, I was like, I'm even gonna get mad at Al, and I was like, I can't. What is he doing? There's nothing I can get mad at.
Oh.
So,
But-
yeah, I think I underestimated you too, Levi, but I think we're all saying we're sorry for that. You've proven many times that we shouldn't have, and moving forward, I think we should definitely not take your friendship for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, Levi's just probably really quiet, like his head down. He doesn't really know what to say. Like, these are feelings he's had, but like now that you guys are being so nice to him, it's kind of hard to be upset. But he's still very quiet.
I don't know what I can do to make it up to you, Levi, but I'm really sorry.
It's all right, man. I don't want to be like, some sort of like, I don't know, like drama queen right now. It's just,
Come on,
I've
Levi.
been,
You have every right to be upset. You're right. I was super mean to you and an asshole, and I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry for that.
then he'll look at Rox and be like, well, Juan, at least, even though you didn't listen to me and you made me feel bad, at least you were always nice to me.
Snowflake. the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. And I'm not going to ask for forgiveness because, you know, there's a Russian saying, and it's something I thought I lived by till this point. So it goes a little bit like this. Nashvo na zrcalo, penjatkolvo kriva. And that means you cannot blame the mirror for you being ugly. So when we started hanging out, I had it in my head that you were exactly what I said you were. But the more I got to know you, the more I realized that you, like Albion and Juan, might be the mind and I might be the fist, but you're the heart, Levi. You're very kind. And no matter how much shit I threw at you, you still had my back. And you know, I have been trying to be better over these past few weeks, and maybe that's not enough, and that's okay. But Snowflake, for what it's worth, I got your back.
now see, you guys got me feeling all like silly now because this is all I kind of wanted from like the beginning of the competition. You know, it would have been real nice if we were friends from the start.
I know, but that's our loss, isn't it?
Yeah, we lost pretty bad. Right.
No, what I mean is, you boys, you're like brothers. I think that's probably why I give you a hard time, Levi. But oh god, I'm so sappy right now. But and she like looks around and like kind of blushes a little bit, and she's like, I do love you all. And look, Levi, I'm not doing this to try and not make you mad, because you should still be mad and, you know, go through the process however you would. But one day, I hope we can be drags. Friends.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'd really like to have been a dragon. That'd have been pretty cool.
No, drag. It means friend. And the only person I call that is Toby.
You know, bringing him up, you know, like, and I know I kind of being a dead horse right now, but like, when I first met you, Rox, like, and I thought I had like romantic feelings for you, but then like, I realized it was just like friendship feelings. I wanted to be your friend so bad that I felt like I tried. Like, you're got this reputation of being this huge prankster. Oh, she's so funny. So like, I tried to like just be that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the reason was because I saw the friendship you have with Toby, and I wanted a friendship like that, like my entire life. Like, that would have been really cool.
Well, first of all, if anyone deserves to be popular, it's you. It shouldn't have been me, that's for sure, because it went to my head. But I'm sorry that I didn't give you that chance.
He'll sit and think for a minute and be like, no, guys, I don't know. It's going to take me like a really, really, really long time to just like, I don't know. I think forgive you guys. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm done. Let's go, guys. Let's go find more people to the party. There's going to be a party at Juan's house. It's insane. This is crazy. We're going to have like a fight everybody. Everybody competition. It's going to be like the greatest thing we've ever done.
Well, Snowflake, you know what? Now that we're all pally-valley, it's time you get initiated into the Roxy Club. You know what that means?
Well, am I going to have to eat slugs?
No one talks about the Roxy's Club.
No, when you get put into the Roxy Club, we prank, we make fun, we have good time. Yes?
I've been trying to do this the first day of the competition.
We put snakes.
I can get you some snakes.
In the noodle hole.
Yeah, we
That's
have plenty of glass snakes. Oh, we have plenty of those. Use those all day.
You know what? You guys get me a couple of cups, and I get you all the snakes you want.
Come on, we're the losers. So we're salty, right? We're real salty that we have to throw away this competition for a bunch of pretty.
Wait, Rocky.
We're like close.
Before we put the snakes in the noodles, let me go invite everyone else because then we're gonna have to run.
Time to turn these noodles into danger noodles.
Wait me a sec, I'll be back. And he's gonna run to try to invite everyone else before he has to do that.